Good morning and a happy new year to all of you. Today, Sunday, 23rd January 2022, according to our activity guidelines, we are supposed to do an introduction to studying the New Human Revolution, Volume 30, Chapter 6, Verse 1 to 39. After this introduction, we know there will be so many other study sessions for the various levels and divisions aside our monthly district discussion meetings. I want to caution all of us that the activity guidelines, NHR Ghana activity guidelines for 2022 has a purpose. And therefore, for whatever we do, we need to focus our activities on the NHR Ghana activity guidelines. We pray that leaders and members at all levels of our organization will not deviate so much from this path. Particularly for this year 2022, as I have said already, our study will principally be based on the New Human Revolution, Volume 30, Chapter 6, by Daisaku Ikeda. If you could remember, Ikeda Sensei awarded a copy of this great book to all members who participated in the last All African Study exams as a means to encourage all members to take study seriously. This is the book. The three pillars of the Sugakai are faith, practice, and study. And the Daishonin says, without practice and study, there is no Buddhism. Particularly, Volume 30, Chapter 6 of the New Human Revolution talks about vow. The vow of mentor and disciple, like Shishiku, the lion's roar of mentor and disciple. It starts from vow 1 and runs through to vow 139, and explicitly demonstrates the power and the strong bond of mentor and disciple towards Kosenrufu and world peace. Again, we are emphasizing on focusing all our study meetings at all levels and throughout all divisions on the study of the New Human Revolution, Volume 30, Chapter 6, Vow, by Daisaku Ikeda. We are therefore entreating the following groups and committees to stand up strongly to this task. That is the study committee, the publication committee, and the social media committee. Although most members have a copy of the New Human Revolution, we advise that the study committee should come out with selected vows and excerpts that could be emphasized in our study sessions at the regional headquarters level, chapter level, district level, and even block levels. This year, we want to emphasize on small groupings, since that can help develop the talent, the potentials of everybody, particularly our youth. We will study the New Human Revolution, Volume 30, Chapter 6, at the Women's Division level, Young Women's Division level, Young Men's Division level, Future Division level, and Men's Division level. Particularly, the young men and young women should be able to study this book thoroughly throughout this year. The publication committee should endeavor to publish excerpts of this book in our bi-monthly Value Creator magazine. The social media group should also try to visit discussion meetings and take very good pictures of the joy of practice of faith and the experiences shared by other members, so that we can communicate such to our mentor, Ikeda Sensei. 2022 is the year of youth and dynamic progress. So as before, for now and going forward, our steady emphasis should be on the youth. That is young men and young women and the future divisions should be encouraged to take study more seriously. The women's division and men's divisions members should throw all their vast and rich experiences of the practice of faith in Nichiren Buddhism and the mentor and disciple bond to encouraging the youth at discussion meetings. More importantly than ever, as the Daishonin says, more important than the proof of literary and documentary is the proof of actual. Others are more encouraged to practice the Daishonin's teaching through seeing the actual proof of members. Particularly, the young ones are always watching we, the old ones, for encouragement through the many experiences of our practice of faith and the many victories we have won for ourselves and others and for Kusenrufu. Fortunately, our mentor, Daisaku Ikeda, has packed so many rich experiences of his practice of faith in the New Human Revolution, particularly in Volume 30 and also in Chapter 6, the vow, demonstrating the power of mentor and disciple relationship, the great path for achieving peace and happiness for all mankind. Everything begins with prayers. Therefore, let us always chant abundant daimoku of Nam-myoho Renge-kyo to understand the heart of our mentor. This year, 2022, our goal is to advance our Kusenrufu movement with the youth taking the lead, and do so with dynamism and commitment. We need to make friendship with the people in our communities. We need to do shakubuku so that our friends, our families and our society will practice the mystic law of Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, hence establishing the correct teaching for the peace of the land, the vow of the Daishonin. The tax is heavy. That is why we need study. We need to study the teachings of the Daishonin and the guidance of our mentor Ikeda Sensei to understand the heart and actions of our mentor. And then to make a vow. If you are my disciple, then you should make a great vow. The Daishonin says, we must understand and rise up dynamically to our mission as Bodhisattvas of the earth of Ghana. There is no better time than right now. We dare not wait any longer. In conclusion, let's share a few excerpts from our study material for 2022, the New Human Revolution, Volume 30, Chapter 6. It is my vow, my strong vow, that 2022 shall see many capable young men and young women rising up and taking the challenge to dynamically progress our noble Kosenfu movement for the happiness of all Ghanaians and for our own happiness. I will not relent a bit until my vow comes to be actualized. Now let's look at some excerpts from the vow, volume 6, chapter 6. Let's look at vow 1. And I quote, "The door to a new era is opened by young people. A steady stream of talented young people emerging and fully displaying their potential is essential to the ongoing development of organizations, societies, and nations. For that reason, Shinichi Yamamoto had always focused his attention and energies on fostering youth. This is our prime focus for 2022. Vow 2, Essay. We are going to make next year's Kansai Youth Peace Culture Festival in March an event that will show the world that the Sokagakai is here and that the Sokagakai bond of mentor and disciple is strong. 100,000 youth are waiting for you, unquote. Yes, millions of Ghanaian youth are waiting for us, particularly the Soka youth. Please, let's rise to this challenge, achieving dynamic progress. Vow 4. The 6th-tier human pyramid, built by Young Men's Division members, was also a beautiful and indestructible monument of friendship. We hope this year the youth will show their dynamism through holding poetry and cultural activities between even ourselves and the people in our communities. Cultural activities build friendship. Friendship builds trust. Vow 18. Our voices have the power to make people's heart, to move people's heart, and change society and the world. A new step forward begins when we speak out. I quote again. Our voices have the power to move people's heart and change society and the world. A new step forward begins when we speak out. This year, 2022, we should never begrudge our voices. The voice does the Buddha's work. Let's talk about Buddhism to anyone we come in contact with and build friendship and trust and humanity. Vow 33. I have wanted to meet you. I quote, I have wanted to meet you since I first learned about you and the SGI. And now that I am in Japan, I couldn't live without seeing you. My meeting with you is a source of illumination, strength, and hope. This is by Nelson Mandela. Let's always give light, strength, and hope to the people's heart when we speak to them with our voices. Vow 60. Ode to Joy, I quote, Ode to Joy is sung around the world as an anthem of humanity and freedom. The Ode to Joy is sung around the world as an anthem of humanity and freedom. Art is a sublimation of the universal human spirit. To subject it to the categories of petty religious dogmatism and condemn its appreciators as heretics is an example of the narrow-minded self-righteousness that produced the witch hunts of former eras. Please, let's always never behave like the Danto and those who do not respect others. Vow 139, the conclusive vow. And I quote, who has been that one disciple who has given his life to spreading Nichiren Buddhism around the world, just as Mr. Toda taught. I am proud and confident to say that I am that one disciple. I would like you, my young friends of the youth division, to staunchly carry on the solemn spirit of the first three Soka Gakkai presidents, Makiguchi Sensei, Toda Sensei, and Ikeda Sensei, who are eternally linked by the bonds of mentor and disciple. Those who do so will be ultimate victors. This is also the fundamental path for the Soka Gakkai's ongoing success in the 21st century. It is the way for us to fulfill the great vow for Kosen Rufu and create lasting world peace. I am counting on you, the members of the Young Men's Division, Young Women's Division, and Students Division. I am counting on all Soka youth around the world, unquote, by Daisaku Ikeda. How dedicating, how inspirational. Following the path of mentor and disciple, I charge myself and all the youth of our organization to rise up to study and taking dynamic actions to fulfill the vow of our mentor. Afrishapao, let this year be the year of youth and dynamic progress for humanity. I thank you very much, and I hope you pray for the long life and good health of our mentor and our mother, Kaneko Ikeda, and also for the good health of yourselves and all members, so that 2022 becomes the year of youth and dynamic progress. Thank you very much.
Now I will run along the path of happiness. My heart is brimming with courage and joy, and I will grow with all my might every day. And this is my life. I'm gonna give it all to course and Rufu, my mission endlessly. And this is my song of total victory, and I determine, no matter what, I'll surely win. Never give up, never give in. To reaffirm my youthful vow, in every way I seek sensei. La 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 la. No more fear, no regret. We will be stronger than we were yesterday. Life is a journey, it has ups and downs. Now let us challenge them all boldly. And we shall sail now on the winds of global peace. Come, let's discover the shining world of faith. Can you feel the rhythm of an inner symphony? I sure can feel it, I can feel it. The sunlight fills my joy.